Apparently I was streaming for 8 minutes. I don't know when I started. Anyway, just finished the last episode of Invincible of this season, and I want to talk about the last part, the part I just saw really quick. It brought up Dark Blood. I'm a little confused. I don't remember that from what I've seen of the comics. I didn't read them all. I don't know everything. I think it was more of a quick summary of all the important stuff. So maybe it wasn't mentioned, or maybe I forgot. But I don't think Darkblood comes back in the comics, as far as I know. I'm really curious as to what's going to be happening there. Now, let's go to the beginning now. It had Invincible and Conquest fighting. It was a pretty meh fight because they were too scared to show... okay, they showed a lot of blood splatter, but at the same time, there wasn't really that much going on. There was a few scenes here and there of, civilians being killed, which, that's decent. Invincible got 2 of his hands broken, and then he just started bashing his head, and that was pretty cool. I think he should have, I think it would have been cooler if he kept fighting through his hands, punching with bone. That would have been pretty awesome. I don't know if it was in the comics or not, but freaking Conquest talking about how nobody likes him was so real. I really liked that scene. That was awesome. Ow. I think that made Conquest's character for me. I think that made me love his character. I think that truly just sums it up. I love his character now just because of that. That was awesome. And I'm so glad he's coming back. Because Cecil decided to keep him alive, like a dumbass. It hinted at Eve being pregnant a little bit. If you've seen the episode and you're kind of confused, what are you talking about? If you noticed, Mark's costume was kind of melty at the end. That's because her powers are freaking out, and she's pregnant, and she can't really control them. I know that from the comics. I don't care about spoilers, grow a pair. Anyway, Christ. It showed the freaking tentacle dudes underground. I don't know when that's gonna come in. That's gonna be a stupid side story again. You can kind of just tell, okay, you have the Viltrumite stuff, and then you have these side stories that come in that are kind of character development bullcrap, and I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I guess I have to wait probably another year or two for the next episodes, so that sucks. I am very saddened by this news, but we'll wait and see. Mark still kind of sucks. I mean, it had the scene where he's admitting to Oliver, okay, you were right, I'm just gonna kill people now. Which, for God's sakes, finally, good lord. I don't even want to complain about it anymore. I'm really glad to see Darkblood again. I think that one quote from Conquest and seeing Darkblood again made the episode pretty good. Because there was no Cecil. He didn't do anything. Eve was kind of cool, I guess. Showed her naked a little bit, which was nice. I'm a dude, leave me alone. But, I can't believe I just said that. It's amazing. I don't know. Like, the fight wasn't gruesome enough, dude. Freaking... The Viltrumite War was so much more of, like, a thing. It mattered so much more. Conquest was supposed to be cool. It should have at least been more bloody and gruesome. I'm disappointed, to say the least. That was like 80% of the episode, and at the end it was like the freaking memorial for Rex and stuff, and it was just like, okay, I guess. See, okay, from the comics this felt like an important episode, but watching the show, this episode felt like they were just trying to get through it, which was disappointing. Why? It's so cool. I don't know. I want more gruesomeness. And I kind of figured this, but the first season had more of that. I think, and that's because, okay, the first season was like the pilot season. Okay, everybody fell in love with that. So now they have everyone by their heartstrings. We don't need to go as hard. For one, we don't need to waste the money to, like, make it look as good. But also, freaking... I don't know. I think that's actually it. I don't know what I'm talking about. That's it, yeah. They don't need to try as hard, and that's just disappointing. Like... to put this simply, we're all going to die. If you make your whole life about money, what's your purpose? Like, put effort in the things you do. Put essence. Like, nobody has passion for anything anymore, and it's so disappointing to me. It infuriates me. I don't know. I'm not disappointed. I enjoy the show. I'm really saddened by the amount of Omni-Man we did not see. I want more, and I think it's coming next season, which next season is halfway point, by the way. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Might have an effect. I don't know. Anyway, that's gonna be all. I just wanted to get this video out. I'm gonna be streaming for the next 12 hours. And then another 12 hours. Ooh, do we got a chat? Hold on. Cheap ear. Fuck you. And then I'm going to be streaming another 12 hours, probably. I don't know. I'm doing the Roblox event. I'm about to just go in and, like, check out the games, do a little bit of before the event scoping to see, okay, what are these games about, so I can have a little bit of a forewarning. Because I don't want to be behind everyone else who has already played these games, right? Which I probably already am. Which is stupid for $1 million. But whatever. Alright. Like, subscribe, you know all that stuff. Have an amazing day. As always, I will see you guys in another video. Goodbye.